Nobody is saying anything. Nobody is getting mad about that. The countries around Iran is accomplice. Every country around Iran is accomplice with the United States in the war on Iran. Iran is in the front line right now, so we need to stand with Iran firmly and forever to get Iran victory in this war. The only Protestant president of the United States got that blockade on Cuba for now almost 70 years. So that tells us that it is not a matter of Democrat or Republican, Trump or Biden, or even Kennedy. It is the system that is against the will of the people in here in the United States and abroad. So I am asking you to stand with Iran.
I used to think I could make a difference. So many years the world is brought me down. So I've given up my hope. I used to see things so much brighter. Now I don't know why the world is harder. And it's like can't be like that.
Viva Palestina! Viva Palestina!
Viva, 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 viva Palestina!
No war with Iran!
No war with Iran!
No war with Iran!
Hands up Iran!
Essential humanitarian goods such as food and medical supplies. This has led to malnutrition, diseases, and deteriorating public health infrastructure in Cuba. And now, instead of ending this humanitarian crisis, Donald Trump has escalated the scale of these horrors by enacting a fuel blockade on Cuba. This ruthless blockade will take away food, clean water, and medical care for the most vulnerable people in Cuba, as well as destroying critical healthcare infrastructure, putting millions of defenseless people at risk. And as if that was not enough, Trump and the Department of Homeland Security have taken away legal protections previously given to Cuban refugees in the United States. Refugees who are fleeing their homeland due to United States-caused crisis. These restrictions ensure the people displaced by this disaster will be fed to the remorseless hands of ICE and the U.S. Border Patrol. These actions are nothing short of an attempted genocide by our own government. And we will not stand for this. As students, we must come together and call for an end to the intentional starvation of the Cuban people. Say no to the mass displacement of the Cuban people from their homeland and demand protections for potential refugees from ICE attacks. This embargo has already killed many people while putting millions more at immediate risk. And we here at Students for a Democratic Society will not be silent. SDS is getting organized and calling for an end to these atrocities that our own government is inflicting upon our neighbors. Immediate divestment from war prosecutors by Wayne State and no ICE on our campus. Because when Cuba is under attack, we stand up and we fight back. When Cuba is under attack, what do we do? When Cuba is under attack, what do we do? When Cuba is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Okay, so why are you here today?
Because the humanitarian crisis caused by the United States and Cuba is unconscionable, and I refuse to be complicit in it.
Right. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
I'm get ran over. Okay, so now why are you here today?
So my name is David Soul, and I'm here in solidarity with Cuba and opposed to what Washington and the Pentagon are doing. An unprovoked blockade against Cuba. It's inhuman, it's a war crime, and it's got to stop. Cuba has a right to import oil. They need it for their hospitals. for their power stations, for their water purification plants, and this is just part of this unhinged president.
Yeah.
But it's been going on with every president, Democrat and Republican, and now we're at war. We attacked Venezuela, we're attacking Cuba, we've supported the genocide against Palestine. We meaning the U.S. government, not the people. And now the United States has started a war with Iran, killing thousands of people, and we know what they're after. This is in the benefit of the corporations and the Pentagon, not for the people of this country. We need money right here at home.
Yeah,
for
200 billion would
education,
go a long way. 200
healthcare.
billion.
Yeah, it's going to be even more than that.
Yeah. The thing that I don't understand is I've never understood why it was that we have a blockade against Cuba anyway. I mean, what did they do to us?
They nationalized their economy. They're a socialist country.
But the problem is, didn't that happen like, what, 50 years ago or something?
19.
I mean, what have they done recently
1960,
I don't understand.
1959.
Yeah.
We call them the imperialists.
Yep,
the
casino.
Billionaire,
They
the billionaire class
Yep.
never forgets and never forgives.
Yep.
And they are taking this out on Cuba. They feel they can get away with it.
Yep.
And
all about money.
we're going to try to prove them wrong.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Where everyone has their own facts and the truth is
It's two-sided. I didn't realize that. Let's see if the other side is it. Oh, Spanish. Okay,
Yeah.
so why are you here today?
Here to show solidarity with the Cuban people and for our government to stop the blockade on Cuba, which has been going on for over 65 years, to allow Cuba to develop in peace. That's every country's right,
Yes.
to develop in peace without interference from a
Yes.
big foreign power. And Americans know that history best. You know, we fought against the British, and the Cubans have every right to honor their own revolution and develop without foreign interference. And you know, Cuba sends doctors all over the world
Yes.
to help people, and they're not looking to profit off of anything. And another thing that people don't know is most people in Cuba own their houses. Here in America, especially my generation, it's really hard to even think about owning a home, let alone being caught up on rent each month. So, you know, there's a lot of misinformation about Cuba, but regardless of whether or not you agree with the political party in power in Cuba or their economic system, it is every country and every people's right to develop in peace, to have their own sovereignty. And, you know, that's what we're fighting for here in America, too, to have sovereignty over our own government and fight for the democratic rights of American working people. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
about what you're thinking. They just tell you what to think. Everybody's jumping off the deep end into a hell you